Hello and welcome to another Tabletop Games blog unboxing video. Today we're looking at Pandemic by Z-Man Games. It's a 2 to 4 player cooperative game, lasts about 45 minutes, ages 8 or above, complexity about 2.5 out of 5. It's designed by Matt Leacock. It was illustrated by various people: Josh Capel, Christian Hainish, Regis Mulun, Chris Quillams and Tom Teal. I hope I pronounced those names correctly, apologies if not. This game has won many awards, and we'll have a look what's in the box. I think a lot of people probably know what comes in the box and probably already played it. For those who haven't had a chance, like myself, I haven't played it yet, here goes. So, Pandemic, as I said, has won many awards as shown here in the US, France, Australia. And the question is, can we save humanity? Well, we'll find out. The illustrations on the side carry around. I quite like the sort of theme that goes around it. And yeah, so the first thing we see, like in a lot of games, is of course the rulebook. It's all there by Matt Leacock. There we go, all there explained. The contents. Then an overview, which is always useful. So on the front page you immediately see what's going to happen, and then I'm actually going to put that on the table here. You can see how to set up the game. So there's a nice big illustration in the middle that explains it all, the cards, pawns and the various other things. I always love that when there's like a visual thing in the middle, so you can follow the steps setting it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but you also see where things go. I'm a visual person, so that works really well for me. And then how you play, 2, 4 actions, just a quick rundown of how it works, which is great. But you can see there's a fair amount of text, but also lots of lovely illustrations, the movement actions, other actions, and then I think some examples of how play works. And then you draw cards, and then you got your infections happening, potential outbreaks. Then you turn end with event cards, player cards, game end. So it's all nicely explained, very quick and lovely. At the back, another view of the roles, so everyone knows what they're doing. And then some commonly overlooked rules, which is interesting. So it obviously means that the rulebook needs a bit of extra explanation to tell people the sort of things that there might be missing in the action, which it's sometimes understandable. I think people read the rules, start playing it, and then miss certain things in the excitement and all that. So having these in the back is quite useful. You can quickly refer back and see if you missed anything. And then of course the credits, as I say. And then after the rulebook we come, and let's turn this now sideways, because we might as well. We come to the game board. Wow, let's see how big this is and if it fits on screen. No, it doesn't, of course not. So basically a map of the world, different colors show you different types of infections that can happen. There you go, it's going there as well. Number of outbreaks, and obviously you don't want to go to the bottom there. 8 outbreaks and you're dead, I think. Spaces for cards, play deck and discard pile. So nice big board, nice thick, and I think it should last a long time, no problem. And of course inside we've got a couple of wells. We've got decks of cards, which we'll look through in a moment, and then a bag of bags with all the different components. So I think the different colored cubes are possibly the different types of infections. Then I guess this shows you whether you have already stopped the virus outbreak of a certain different type. And then other tokens there. Again, I don't know what they are. We'll look at those more closely. I just wanted to have a quick overview of different colored pawns and some cubes here as well. More colored infection tokens. So let's look at these cards then in more detail. I think these are player aids. Yes, the double-sided gives you actions. What different tokens mean to these? Yeah, there we go. There's a 2, 3, 4 of those for the 4 possible players. And then you got your different roles, so you can be a medic. Yeah, so there you go, roll in the back, dispatcher. It will give you different unique abilities. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. And then we've got the different locations. So I think this now basically decides, the green outbreak, where things happen, where more tokens have to be placed, where more infections happen. I think that's what it is. And then if there's too many infections in one place, then it spreads to connected places. I won't go through all of these. Let me just say that cardstock is quite a tiny bit thin, but I shouldn't think too much difference, much issue. It's got a little finish, so it feels nice in your hand. It's like double-sided, and obviously they are cards for every different location. With basically different map location, so you know where to place it. So that's those cards, and then we have another stack of cards. So these are Epidemic. This is when an Epidemic. So these are sort of like event cards, I guess, that are mixed in with the plus on the back. And yeah, I don't know this outbreaks happen. I'm not quite sure. Don't fully, as I say. I don't know the game in detail. But they all have the plus on the back, so I reckon they probably all get shuffled together and they represent the different locations. Give you more details. And the same cardstock. And then, again, another event here. So you obviously get a bit of help if you're lucky. And with the plus on the back. So this looks like one big stack of cards that you shuffle together to randomize the actions. And then we come to the tokens. Let me open some of them to show you, but I mean they are basically just plastic tokens in different colors. Nothing too amazing there. Probably have seen them before in other games. Then we have the meeple tokens, and these are quite shiny. I reckon they are probably plastic rather than wooden. Some more plastic here. And then the white ones, which I think it said on the cards what it was, but I can't remember. Again, plastic. Nothing super amazing, but I think they look quite nice. They were quite effective, especially those cubes will look quite nice, so half glowing. Also, I think this is when you defeat a different virus and put those down to say, right, that virus is sorted. Yeah, so this was Pandemic. Doesn't quite fit in the frame by Z-Man Games. I think it'll be interesting to try. It's a cooperative game, and as some of you know, I'm an alpha player, even though I'm getting better, so we'll see how I cope with this, playing with others, trying to defend against viruses along the world. It's probably a game that would actually work quite well with my wife as well as a 2-player game. So we'll see how much we enjoyed. I don't know how much my games group enjoyed. I don't think they're, well, at least one of them isn't too much into a couple of games, but again, this might be different. We'll see how it goes. We might try it one day. But that was really all. As always, please like, subscribe and comment on this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, really appreciate it. 100 subscribers plus, any more would be great. Check out the links in the description to my blog, Ko-fi and Patreon page for any financial or other support. But other than that, thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!